DeleteLawZ tries to be the twittiest twit on Twitter. In what should have been the most glorious day of his career, with the supposed printing of his long-awaited board game, Jose Chili de Castro ignored fans who were seeking updates on his product in order to attempt to recruit his fans to participate in yet another Twitter war. De Castro begged his fans in a YouTube community post on Friday to join a Twitter thread posted by user PoliceCams on the service. The thread showed De Castro's interaction with police officers from a 2023 incident in Apple Valley, California, where he insulted and degraded officers on the scene, but eventually beat the ticket. This was the infamous incident where De Castro stalked the officers through the streets of Apple Valley before being pulled over for using his phone while driving. After the incident, De Castro approached a group of children standing in line for an ice cream truck and was essentially told to go away, as they had no interest in his whining. De Castro had previously monitored other threads on the service involving the same footage, and had a negative reaction from Twitter users when he identified himself as the person in the video. The last time the footage was posted, De Castro engaged negatively with a former associate and ended up making a debunked claim that he was extremely successful and had 1,000 pre-sales for his board game. This time, as De Castro was insulted in the lengthy thread, he posted a link from his YouTube community page begging for help from his YouTube supporters. A small sample of the messages he was attempting to counter included from Sean Trafford: "If you talk to someone on the street like that, you would be lying on the street, so why do you think it's okay for you to talk to a person who saves lives and tries to do his job?" Holo Thunder writes, "I can't stand these morons who think it's cool to talk tough and disrespectful to a cop just because they know a few laws. Idiots. That cop might try and save your life one day." Philosopher King Oracle: "I can't remember this guy's name, but he's rather infamous for doing this sort of thing. I think he got 3 years in jail, but not for this particular incident." At John B. Club writes, "He just wanted to tell someone he was a law scholar. Ha 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 ha. Beta male doing beta male shit. If hands would have been laid on him, he would have cried. I promise you, and you would have let out a squeal like Ned Flanders." At Ray Ford Steel 57 writes, "What a fucking child. Encouraging a confrontation for likes? Act like a fucking 4-year-old and then act like you accomplished something by intentionally treating another person like a piece of shit? Well done, constitutional scholar. Now go study being a fucking adult." Unfortunately for the self-taught constitutional law scholar, no help arrived in the thread from his YouTube channel. The thread largely continues, as of press time, with dozens of insults of De Castro, with a sparse collection of pro-De Castro posts from known supporters. The Twitter incident comes on a day where De Castro should have been celebrating. He dramatically announced that his constitutional headquarters board game had been completed Thursday night, and that it had been headed for its first printing on Friday. Instead of continuing the hype for his incredible achievement he said he'd achieved, he spent most of Friday begging for support from his fandom, as he was again being decimated in yet another Twitter fight that was out of his control. De Castro's actions did nothing to help friend Craig Henry, who is sitting in jail in Vermilion County, Indiana. While previously preaching that Henry's plight was at the top of his attention span, De Castro has failed to show his increased support for his friend over the past week. The YouTuber's GoFundMe account, created on behalf of Henry, has stalled at $265, taking in no new money for Friday, and being bested by Hendry's previous self-run GoFundMe campaign, which took in $20 for the day. While enough to edge out Lane Myers' Give, Send, Go campaign's take of $10, it was bested by newcomer Clash with Bow for Friday's crowdsourcing title, as that campaign took in $575 for the day. This is a developing news story. Journalism in crisis. Both ReallyCoolSite.org's daily newspaper and our daily newscasts are funded by your continuing donations and what we make from our YouTube AdSense revenue each month. If you'd like to contribute to help us with keeping the lights on, eating, feeding the cats, and writing news stories to feature on both the newspaper and newscast each day, we do have a GoFundMe set up. The URL is on your screen now. As real American and true protector of the First Amendment, Lane Myers has made multiple threats to sue us in recent days. Portions of all donations may also go towards fighting any possible future lawsuits. If you can't afford to contribute, please watch our entire videos, like, share, subscribe, and comment. You can help by doing next to nothing, and we thank you in advance for pitching in.